I've never been comfortable flying. My suspicious nature assumes the magic suspending airplanes in the air will cease to exist at some master planner's whim. Listening to the whir of a jet propeller change speeds, or experiencing the mysterious pockets of rough air jolt you up and down, equals imminent death in an aluminum contraption destined for trouble. I usually spend the entire flight with my jaw clenched, hands clutching the armrests, and eyes glued to the seat back in front of me, impatiently hoping the diligent crypt keeper doesn't claim another victim. Despite my uncanny knack for grasping anything mechanical, and Nanny D always calling me brilliant, I'm entirely too doubtful of this mode of transportation. My gut says I'd be safer plummeting over Niagara Falls naked and in a barrel. After landing at the Buffalo Niagara International Airport on this miserable mid-February afternoon, I rented a Jeep to trek another 90 miles south into Pennsylvania. Several inches of densely packed snow and veiled black ice covered the only highway leading into or out of my secluded childhood hometown, Braxton, one of 4 charming villages fully surrounded by the Wharton Mountains and the Saddlebrook National Forest, and was nearly impenetrable from outside forces. As I changed lanes to avoid a slippery patch, my sister's number lit up on the cell phone screen. I paused Maroon 5 on my Spotify playlist, clicked accept, and moaned, "Remind me why I'm here again." "Guilt? Love? Boredom?" Eleanor said, followed by a loud chuckle. "Stupidity?" Craving something of substance to squelch the angry noises radiating from my stomach, I grabbed a chocolate chip cookie from a bag on the passenger seat. The extra tall salted caramel mocha, free, courtesy of a pretty red-haired barista, who'd shamelessly flirted with me, wouldn't suffice on its own. "Please, save me from this torture." "Not gonna happen, Kellan. You should have heard Mom when I suggested you might not make it. He's always coming up with excuses not to return home more often. This family needs him here." "But don't worry, I calmed her down," shouted Eleanor, over several dishes and glasses clanging in the background. "Did she already forget I was here at Christmas?" Another cookie found its way into my mouth. I must confess, I'm powerless to desserts, also known as my kryptonite. Hence, why I've always thought they should be a major food group. 2 trips home within 6 weeks is one too many by my count. How'd you let our darling siblings find acceptable excuses to skip the biggest social event of the season? Eleanor said. Me? I gave up trying to compete with them years ago. It's easy to get away with things when they're not disappointing our parents like the rest of us. Hey, don't take me down because you can't escape awkward middle child syndrome. Eleanor put me on hold to deal with a customer complaint. My younger sister turned 30 last month and is unhappy about it, given she still hasn't met the right man. She also insists she's not morphing into another mother despite every hour of every day steamrolling those figments of her imagination into oblivion. Truth be told, Eleanor is the spitting image of Violet Ayrwick, and in one of those ways where everyone sees it but the two of them. Twinsies, as Nana D always says with the cutest lilt to her voice. Eleanor will definitely be at her father's retirement party, as there wasn't a snowball's chance in you-know-where of me going to that boondoggle by myself. The man of the hour has been the president of Braxton College for the last 8 years, but upon turning 65, Wesley Ayrwick stepped down from the coveted role. Eleanor jumped back on the line. Was Emma okay with you visiting by yourself this time? Yeah, she's staying with Francisca's parents. I couldn't take her out of school again. But we'll FaceTime every day I'm gone. You're an amazing father. I don't know how you do it all on your own, Eleanor replied. So, who's this woman you plan to meet while gracing us with your presence this weekend? Abby Monroe.